Social Venture Partners provides a nice network of individuals where you can share your common passion for business and for caring, and allow you to leverage that as a group.
What I found as an individual, there's only so much you can do, but as part of a bigger organization, you can have a bigger impact. And working together with everything that SVP has to offer, and the contacts and the resources and the financial wherewithal, allows you to do what you want to do even better.
Social Venture Partners, to me, is a group of really highly motivated individuals that want to make a difference in the community.
You become an educated philanthropist, and you become a lot smarter about where your money goes. It's not just writing a check and wondering where it went and whether it really got to the people that need the help. This way you're pretty sure it's going to help. In fact, you help guide them where the money goes and help work it so that it does get the effect that everybody intended it to do in the first place.
One of my concerns was when I joined Social Venture Partners was how much of a time commitment this is going to be, because I got my own business and I got a new family. And
they really leave it up to the individual to determine how much time and involvement you want to have. And you can really get involved in a whole number of things, or you can decide that you want to perhaps just make a financial donation. And for me that was great because it gave me the flexibility to pick and choose where I thought I could have the most impact.
It's been great. Dave's been there for us in a lot of ways. He's helped us hire people. He's helped us, with staff reviews. Dave's been able to provide leadership, continuity, wisdom and a board level and from a corporate perspective.
Those are the very skills that these organizations need. So by what you do every day, what you do is part of your blood coursing through your veins. This is exactly the skills that these organizations don't have and need that a little bit to help them out, to be a mentor, to be a coach.
And the results of the program itself are tremendous. We have close to an 80% graduation rate, and these are kids in some cases who weren't even in school when they came into the program.
I think teenagers who come here, they don't have a lot of hope for their lives. That's okay because we'll hold it for them. So we hold that hope, and when they're ready to take it, we give it to them.
I was really into the party lifestyle. I was kind of into drugs and stuff.
And now that I'm in Take a Hike, I think about my future more, and I have more clarity of where I'm going to be later in a couple of years.
Take a Hike made me want to turn a leaf over. I wanted to turn my life around.
Right? We know they're gifted. They don't. They don't know where they're gifted. So what we do is we show them that.
Surprisingly, for the first time, I cried with my teacher. And I was really embarrassed, but I found myself opening up to them a lot more after that.
These youth are inspired to do things that they didn't think they could do before.
Now I'm one of the honor roll students, and I'm doing pretty well. And I've noticed some of my other friends are doing very well themselves. 3 of my friends are on the honor roll, and I'm really proud of them and what they've accomplished, as well as myself, of course.
The program has done extremely well, and it's doubled in size, it's doubled in capacity. There's a bunch of new board members that have joined the board.
The idea is to grow these organizations into something that can help more people and leverage them in ways that allow them to accept more money and help more people.
We took funding from a donation from SVP for 3 consecutive years, and after 3 consecutive years, they encourage you to find other sources. And we've been successful at that. And we are now self-sufficient.
And it's not for every charitable organization. It's got to be people who want to really grow and help and take the help that we can offer.
We've grown the business almost 60% over the last year. The new issue now is capacity. And so we've got all these new contracts coming in, but how do you deliver on them? So for me, I like that now there's a different aspect, a new chapter that we're moving into with Starworks. Which is exciting.
So the people we serve here primarily have a mental disability, a lower IQ. We also serve people with multiple disabilities. So there are people who came from the downtown east side, have mental health issues, cycles of poverty.
Well, and I've got this vision where, one day we have a much larger, facility or factory where we're employing, hundreds of mentally disabled people.
I started here in 84 years ago, and the first job I was working here was wires, the first thing. Most of the time I help people lift things up and carry the boxes. It's okay, I make lots of friends. Lots of friends. And I'm doing okay.
I'm Marie Putman. I've been here for about 3 years. If this place is, you know, quiet and not busy, and I don't need it, so I go to my volunteer jobs. It's kind of good to have a little bit extra money and handy. And I can buy gifts for my family, especially my new niece.
And ultimately, that's what's meaningful to us, most people who work. Don't find meaning at the end of the day from making a lot of money. It's what you can do with that money, no matter how much it is or how little it is. It's making somebody happy.
So when you talk about SVP gives time and money, I think if you were to ask Starworks, they probably got more value out of the time.
People with disabilities can't afford to do the things they enjoy unless they have dignified employment.
You know, for Social Venture Partners, we need to be able to see that we're making a real impact in terms of the number of people we're affecting and also the size of the impact.
It also provides an opportunity to make the nonprofit sector better. And ultimately, if our nonprofit sector is better, then our communities are better.
There's a huge opportunity to have a big impact on what's happening on the downtown east side by virtue of getting involved, not just from a financial perspective, but also from a time perspective and sharing that expertise.
What we're recognizing is women are coming in so seriously impacted physically, mentally, emotionally from the experiences in the downtown east side and in addiction. And yeah, it's SVP, it's business people who step forward.
Spending a little bit of time will open your eyes to a whole new world that, I know, it's not something you see every day, and it's very rewarding, and it's not a lot of time, but it's very, very effective time.
It creates an opportunity for somebody to do something different than what the controls of the government does.
For me, it's been unexpected how much need there is there. I think we're scratching the surface. I think government needs more involvement, and I think we certainly as individuals need to do a lot more as well.
People actually coming through our programs get off welfare. They not only leave the streets, but they, through living in our programs, do attend training places and do end up with jobs.
There are people that care about me, and they're helping me get clean and sober.
What we're providing here is an environment for women to conduct their healing in.
There's so much anger in my family, destructive anger, which has come about because I haven't been able to nurture my family as a woman.
You can find that strength and that power that you have as a woman to be that nurturer, that healer. It's there. And you're doing it. It shows.
You know, at the end of 3 years, you'll be able to look back and say, that's the impact I had, or that's the impact that SVP had on, you know, or an organization that's doing so many great things, and I find that really exciting, very inspiring.
You do become a better person. You know, at the end of the day, I think it's the learning part, and you learn through the engagement.
It's an incredible group of individuals from the technology community, both of whom are our clients. And so for that, the partner engagement and getting to know these clients on a more personalized level is fantastic.
So the networking within Social Venture Partners, I think, is a huge value add, where you have a lot of the who's who of the Vancouver business community that you can talk about things, you know, outside of social giving.
Oh, I think it's a tremendously rewarding experience.
This is a great way of getting involved and contributing in a meaningful and powerful way, in a way that you know and deal with every day, and that's applying business principles to charitable organizations.
We couldn't do it without SVP. We wouldn't have done it without SVP, that's for sure.
I want to thank you people for giving us, that is people with learning challenges, a chance at competitive employment.